everyone. I saw this tag on YouTube. I thought it was super cool. No one tagged me. But I thought it was a super cool, good idea to do because I love palettes, and if you're anything like me, like a collector of palettes, like anytime a palette comes out, I'm like, oh god, I gotta get that, even though it's ridiculously priced, and I might have something similar. You can't, you know, you can't help it. You can't help yourself. You just gotta do it. It's a collection. It's a hobby. I'm a collector of makeup. Okay, number one is best packaging. Number one is best packaging. This is, I believe, my very, very first palette I've ever bought, or I've ever gotten. My mom actually bought it for me. I think it was like 14 or 15. I was right when I first started liking the Sephora higher end, you know, makeup. I've loved it ever since. I haven't really used it much just because I like the way it looks. I love it when companies do this. Sometimes it's not the most practical packaging, but it's definitely the coolest, which, you know, I'm more about colors and fun stuff. Okay, this is the Too Faced Glamour Revolution palette. I don't know if any of you have this or remember this palette, but I absolutely loved it, and I still. It has a little magnetic closure here on the side, and when it opens up, there was actually a little mirror in here, but of course that's long gone. That is the front. And then over here, you know how Too Faced does the little, do this shadow here and the shadow for this look, that sort of thing. Now this isn't like my favorite thing as far as like lip glosses. I hate it when products put their lip glosses right next to powders. I don't know, it just never works. See, like this has some bronzer in it, like it just, I don't know, it never works out for me. Of course I used it when I was younger, but it is a blush. It's a really pretty blush. I don't know which one this is, but this is Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. And then on the side here, this opens up. It has all these shadows. Very, very pretty. I really love this one, Neptune. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. It's very pretty. This one's also one of my favorites. It's like a chocolate brown, but with like blue flakes in it. Moving on. Best color payoff. Absolutely, this is like no questions asked by any means whatsoever. I'm gonna have to go with my Sugarpill palettes. I know, shocker, right? Heartbreaker and Burning Heart palette. Love. I mean, like, seriously? Talk about color payoff. Even that freaking yellow's got... I mean, it's absolutely, like, this one's my favorite. It's just absolutely amazing. I almost have the other palette that they originally had. I want to get the other ones, like the Cold Chemistry, and like the Neon Pigment ones. Those look so amazing. And then I have these two, the pink and the blue. And then I have quite a few of these little pigments. Of course, I have Goldilocks. That's like the big favorite amongst the Sugarpill community there. Number 3, most versatile. I have seen a lot of reviews on this palette. Most of them good. A few bad ones, which was kind of very strange for me. But even when they said, a lot of people said that it's an amazing palette, we just don't get along. I get that. Like, I totally get that. I'm that way with a couple of my palettes. But this one is my favorite forever, like hands down palette. Lorac Pro Pallet. My favorite. Just because it has literally everything you need. Like, it has mattes. The whole top row is matte. I know that one fell out. That was heartbreaking. Mattes. Whole top row. Shimmers. Whole bottom row. Like, the colors are just so pretty. And, like, this nude is just gorgeous. And the champagne is just so pretty. Like, oh, I love it so much. This is I think it's my favorite palette that I own. Number 4, best for traveling. Where are you? Best for traveling. I don't see a whole lot of reviews or anything on this palette on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure why. It's not like the colors in there are like, whoo, amazing, like wow, like crazy colors like Sugarpill or anything like that. But I believe it was $50, $55. And for the price, what you get, I mean, I really like this palette. I went to Texas to see my husband graduate from basic training. And this is all I took. And that is the Aqualillies palette by Tarte. I don't really like this palette. I really, really do. The only color I don't really care for is this blue. It looks really pretty, right? Really pretty swatched, right? But it doesn't, it's kind of flaky and like, I don't know, it doesn't work for me really well. It just kind of goes away once you start blending. But it has a bronzer, a highlighter, blush, and all of these colors. These colors are really pretty. They're all you really need for like a neutral or a smoky eye. Pretty much anything you need. And the highlighter is just gorgeous. I mean, it's very, very pretty. Can't really see it on my camera right now, but it's very pretty. And then this shade, these two shades together are gorgeous. Like, it's very, very pretty, very pigmented, creamy, smooth, everything. But I don't really care for that blue one though. I don't care for it. And it actually says it's waterproof. I don't know how true that is. I never tried it. It's Amazonian Clay Waterproof Eye and Cheek Palette. I've never tried that. I've seen on Sephora, however, though, they have came out with a couple more of these. It's not the Aqualillies, but it's the same concept. Just different colors and such. Which I would love to check out, but I don't know about the whole waterproof thing. I don't know how you can make a powder waterproof. I don't know. I don't get it. Well, maybe since it's the clay, I don't know. I have no clue. Number 5 is my biggest regret. I hate to do this to my babies. Like, I just do. I hate to kick one off the island. I really do. I hate it. I hate to, like, exile one. But I gotta say, like, as cool as it is, like, I almost put this up for best packaging just because it's so cool. It's the 15th anniversary Urban Decay palette. I'm sorry. I know. Like I said, I totally get it where people are coming from with that Lorac palette. Beautiful colors. They are. They're beautiful. I don't know why this is blinding. Beautiful colors. They're not bad colors by any means. Not by any means. They have like Midnight Rodeo, Midnight 15, Evidence, Omen. Like, these two are beautiful colors. I just don't use it. I just don't use it. There's no mattes. I believe this is before Urban Decay changed their micro glitter or whatever. There's just so much that chunky glitter in there, which is fine. For some, looks fine for some people. Different strokes for different folks. As people say, I don't think I've ever said that in my life. But it pops out, which is cool. And you have this like sleek little palette. I don't know how you carry that around or put it in your kit or your trunk. That pops out, and then it's like this little box, like a little jewelry box or something. You put your things in there. Super cool, right? Like, I almost put that in as best packaging, but I don't know. I can't do it. Like, it's pretty colors. I love it. I just don't. Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's like, oh my god. But no, I don't know. I can't. Okay, I kind of have to make this quick and wrap it up because my stuff keeps dying. Excuse me. Okay, well. Best names is number 6, and I depotted it, but I put it in my Z palette. It's these colors right here, and I love the names. They're really cool. It's really cool when they have like a theme, like they're Soap Teddy and Velvet Revolver, and just really you know, little pretty names. Like, I don't know, I just think it's kind of cool. Okay, I keep getting lower and lower because my setup keeps screwing up. Okay, least used is number 7. And these are super pretty, and I love them. I do. I love all the colors. They're so gorgeous, but I don't use it that much. I'm so upset about it because they were such a big hype and they were so cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love them, but like, they were such a big thing, and I was like, I gotta get them both. I can't decide. You know, one was like, oh, I got this one, get this one. It's the Oz palette, the Glinda and the Theodora palettes. Like I said, they're so pretty. I love them so much. They're such pretty colors. The one I do absolutely freaking love, though, like me and this one, like, have a crush on each other. I love them so much. I don't know why these are falling out on me. This one right here, this silver. Ooh, oh, it's like the best thing Urban Decay has ever done. But, like I said, they're super pretty colors. They were like $58 a piece, and then when I got there I just kind of freaked out because I was like, oh, I'm only gonna get one, but like I said, when I got there I kind of freaked out and I was like, ooh, can I get them both? This is a collector's item. It's like a collection thing. I don't know. I'm weird. Call me weird. I know, I'm crazy. Okay. Most loved, again, has to be my Lorac Pro Pallet. Most used, my Lorac Pro, and literally my Naked Basics. When I first got this, I was like, you know, why did I buy that? Why did I do it? Because I had to have all the Nakeds. But after using it, after like doing these looks, like this all I used. Like I used the highlight, the transition colors, and the dark. It's like perfect on its own, or perfect with crazy colors or bold colors. Like it's good for traveling. It's like all around good palette, and you can use like the lightest color for your you know, your highlights and your highlights. Why can't I think of the word? Tear duct, brow bone, and like your cheek highlighter. You can use it. It's awesome. Okay, next one is the Desert Island. So if I was on a desert island for some reason, someone would drop me down a makeup palette. Or I would grab it before I would be thrown out of a plane. Or something like that. I mean, I get the concept of the question. I'm just saying. It's a little weird. But, okay. Seriously. Aqualillies palette. Like I said, it's amazing. Desert Island. Great. It'd be perfect. You could use the whole damn... You could use the whole damn thing. Oh, okay. My God. Seriously, my palettes, my makeup, they're literally my babies. Like, literally. Like, I'm not joking. They are my babies. Like, no one is allowed in this room. Okay. My newest. I'm going to do this really quick. Avi. Naked 3. Avi. Okay. It's obvious. Everyone. Beautiful colors. Absolutely beautiful. I get way more use out of it than my Naked 2 and I don't know where my Naked 1 is. And my Naked 1. Packaging, exact same as the Naked 2. I think they did right by that. Naked 1 was that felt, it just kind of gets like icky and it just kind of grosses. Alright, well that's all I have. That is the Perfect Pallet Tag. I tag you. Make one. Do it. I tag anyone and everyone to do it. Go for it. Leave it as a video response. That's cool too. I will post the questions also, so you can check it out. Also, follow me on Instagram. I have a makeup Instagram, and I have a beauty blog now. So, also, I'll be posting all this stuff on there, and I'll be posting everything I used in the description box. I'll put my Instagram, beauty blog, all that stuff. I'll put it down below. I also have a brow routine, and like I said, I'm going to make a bunch of Valentine's Day looks, so this is my second one. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. This tag is super cool, super fun. I suggest you do it.